The second madam of the Marquis's mansion had prepared a generous dowry for her beloved daughter. To show her gratitude, the daughter served her a cup of hot tea. She drank it, but the next moment, she spat out blood. The daughter's face showed nothing but cold indifference. She told the woman she wasn't her real daughter at all, but the first madam's. Years ago, both women had given birth to a baby girl on the same day. Hungry for inheritance, the first madam had secretly adopted a baby boy and swapped their two daughters. Hearing this, the woman desperately asked where her own daughter had gone. Yet the first madam told her the girl had been raised as a lowly servant. She had been forced to do heavy labor and suffered beatings constantly. However, the girl grew to resemble the woman too closely for comfort. The first madam had her sold to a tavern, where she eventually met a tragic end. Worse still, she had drawn the woman's son into heavy gambling, until debt collectors ended his life. The woman was heartbroken. She shouted that even if she turned into a vengeful ghost, she would make them pay with their blood. When she opened her eyes again, the woman was back on the day she gave birth. She immediately held her daughter close. After calming down, she marked the baby behind her ear with rouge. Then she ordered the maid to hide in a corner and remain silent no matter what happened. Soon, her housekeeper slipped in and secretly swapped the two babies. The woman pretended to be asleep and acted as if she had noticed nothing. After the housekeeper left, she instructed the maid to set her room on fire. News of the fire in the second madam's courtyard soon spread throughout the mansion. The first madam rushed over from her birthing chamber, crying in complete distress. This confirmed to the woman that the baby brought to her was the first madam's own daughter. She went to the storehouse, found her own daughter hidden beneath a pile of straw, and swapped the babies once more. After that, she returned to her courtyard. When the first madam learned that no one had been burned to death, she eagerly asked to see the baby. But the woman said the baby had been frightened and refused. She then pretended to cry and blamed herself for not training her servants well, so the fire had not been put out in time. Her mother-in-law immediately demanded where the housekeeper had been at the time. The housekeeper tried to explain, but was silenced by a warning glance from the first madam. Enraged, the mother-in-law blamed the housekeeper entirely and ordered her execution. The first madam lost her trusted subordinate. She took out her anger on the woman's daughter and tried to force her to take a drug. But the moment she fed it to the baby, a sharp pain pierced her own heart. The first madam firmly believed that this was bad luck brought by the woman, so she left the daughter outside in the cold. The next day, a maid reported that the baby had developed a high fever and might not survive. Hearing this, she devised a scheme to frame the woman. She went to the garden and told the woman that she had found a stray baby girl. The woman asked if she planned to adopt the child. Yet the first madam sneered that a girl registered as a servant could never be her daughter. She then handed the baby to a maid, ready to set her trap. Just then, the woman picked up a jade pendant, saying it had fallen out of the baby's swaddling clothes. The first madam was shocked to find that this was the token she had given to her own daughter. She rushed to stop the maid, but it was too late. Her own daughter had been thrown into the pond.